Have you ever wondered what secrets lie beneath the earth, hidden for centuries? Archaeology uncovers such mysteries, but not all discoveries are for the faint-hearted. In this journey through the past, we delve into 20 of the creepiest archaeological finds. From armies of stone to bodies preserved in bogs, these discoveries are sure to send a chill down your spine. Are you ready to uncover the secrets of the past? Number 1. Terracotta Army, China's underground guardians. In 1974, Chinese farmers in Xi'an made an astonishing discovery: an underground army of life-size terracotta warriors silently standing guard over the tomb of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang. This vast clay army, consisting of over 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots, and 670 horses, was created to accompany the emperor into the afterlife. Each figure is unique, with different uniforms, hairstyles, and even facial expressions, showcasing ancient China's exquisite craftsmanship. The terracotta army lay buried for more than 2,000 years, and its discovery marked a significant moment in archaeology. It provides an extraordinary insight into the military, cultural, and artistic achievements of the Qin dynasty. But the site has its share of mysteries. Why were these sculptures made? And how were ancient artisans able to create such a detailed and vast army? The answers still elude experts, adding an aura of mystique to this already intriguing site. Number 2. Bog bodies, preserved human remains. Bog bodies, eerily well-preserved human corpses, have been discovered in the peat bogs of northern Europe, creating both fascination and unease. These bodies, some dating back to the Iron Age, have been naturally mummified by the acidic, low-oxygen conditions of the bogs. The most startling aspect is their remarkable preservation. Skin, hair, and even facial expressions remain intact, offering a haunting glimpse into the past. The Tolland Man, discovered in Denmark in 1950, is one of the most famous bog bodies. He appears so peaceful that workers initially thought they had stumbled upon a recent murder victim. Investigations revealed a different story. He lived around 400 BCE and was likely a ritual sacrifice victim, a common practice in Iron Age Europe. Similarly, the Grauballe Man, also found in Denmark, has been so well preserved that his facial stubble is still visible. These bodies offer invaluable insights into ancient clothing, diet, health, and even the violent or ritualistic circumstances surrounding their deaths. But their expressions, often peaceful or in anguish, make us ponder their lives and the stories they hold. Number 3. The Catacombs of Paris, City of the Dead. Deep beneath the bustling streets of Paris lies a somber world unlike any other: the catacombs. This extensive underground labyrinth, stretching over 300 kilometers, is the final resting place for millions of souls. Originally, the catacombs were limestone quarries, but by the late 18th century, they transformed into an ossuary to address the city's overflowing cemeteries. The walls are lined with neatly arranged bones and skulls, some dating back to the French Revolution. The atmosphere is both macabre and mesmerizing, a silent testimony to the city's past epidemics, famines, and revolutions. Visitors who walk through this empire of death can't help but feel a chilling connection to the historical narratives of each skull and femur. Inscriptions and sculptures throughout the tunnels add to the eerie yet fascinating environment. The catacombs of Paris serve not just as a burial site, but also as a unique museum, showcasing a different, darker side of the City of Lights. Number 4. Pompeii, the city frozen in time. In 79 AD, the eruption of Mount Vesuvius unleashed its fury on the Roman city of Pompeii, burying it under layers of volcanic ash and pumice. Lost for nearly 1,700 years, Pompeii was rediscovered in the 18th century, providing an unparalleled snapshot of ancient Roman life. The city is remarkably well preserved. Streets, buildings, and even delicate frescoes have withstood the test of time. What's truly haunting, though, are the plaster casts of the victims, forever immortalized in their final moments. These casts were created by pouring plaster into voids left by decomposed bodies, capturing the agony and terror of the city's last hours. From families huddled together to lone individuals in despair, each figure tells a poignant story. Everyday objects, from household items to food, are also preserved, offering insights into the daily lives of the Pompeians. The city is a unique archaeological treasure, providing an intimate, almost intrusive glimpse into a moment frozen in time. Number 5. The Screaming Mummies of Egypt. Egypt's pharaohs are renowned for their majestic pyramids and mysterious mummies, but some discoveries in the ancient necropolises are more unsettling than others. Among these are the screaming mummies, found with their mouths wide open as if frozen in a final scream. This haunting appearance is not the result of any ancient curse, but a natural occurrence. After death, if the jaw is not secured, it can fall open during the decomposition process, creating the illusion of a scream. One of the most famous screaming mummies is Unknown Man E, discovered in the late 19th century. His twisted expression and hands bound behind his back suggest a tale of intrigue and possibly execution. Theories abound, ranging from him being a disgraced prince to a foreign dignitary. Another notable example is the mummy of Meresamun, a temple singer, whose open mouth adds to her lifelike appearance. These mummies provide invaluable insights into ancient Egyptian burial practices and beliefs about the afterlife. Their haunting expressions continue to captivate and unsettle visitors and researchers alike. Number 6. The Vampire Graves of Europe. Across Europe, particularly in Poland and Bulgaria, archaeologists have uncovered graves that tell a chilling story of fear and superstition. These vampire graves contain skeletons with iron rods or stones thrust into their mouths, hearts, or limbs, a practice believed to prevent the dead from rising as vampires. Dating back to the 12th century and beyond, these burials reflect the widespread panic over the undead in medieval Europe. In 2013, a discovery in Bulgaria's Sozopol, the remains of 2 men with iron rods impaled through their chests, brought this dark practice to light. Similarly, in Poland, graves have been found with heads removed and placed between the knees or hands, another method to ensure the dead stay dead. These findings offer a stark window into the medieval mind, rife with fear of the supernatural. The vampire graves not only reflect the burial rites of the time, but also give a glimpse into the folklore and myths that shaped these ancient societies. Number 7. The Witch Graves of Scotland. In the rolling hills of Scotland, a grim number of history is etched into the landscape, the witch graves. These sites mark the tragic legacy of the Scottish witch trials, where thousands were accused of witchcraft between the 16th and 18th centuries. One of the most notable sites is the Witch's Well, located near Edinburgh Castle. This simple yet poignant monument marks the place where many accused witches met their fate, often burned at the stake or drowned. Archaeological excavations in various parts of Scotland have unearthed evidence of these brutal executions, including mass graves and relics of torture. The graves often lack markers, as those accused of witchcraft were not deemed worthy of a Christian burial. These sites symbolize a time of hysteria and injustice, where fear and superstition led to the persecution of the innocent. Number 8. The Plague Pits of London. The bubonic plague, also known as the Black Death, left a devastating mark on London in the 14th and 17th centuries. As the death toll mounted, the city's churchyards could no longer cope with the number of deceased, leading to the creation of plague pits. These mass graves, often hastily dug and overcrowded, became the final resting place for thousands. The most infamous of these is the pit at East Smithfield, discovered in the 1980s during construction work. It revealed a highly organized burial site, indicating the scale and seriousness of the epidemic. Another notable site is the Crossbones Graveyard in Southwark, initially a burial ground for prostitutes, which later became a plague pit. The archaeological findings from these sites, including human remains, pottery, and personal items, provide a poignant insight into the lives of Londoners during these dark times. The pits are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable tragedy. Number 9. The Mass Child Sacrifice in Peru. In 2011, an eerie discovery was made at a site known as Huanchaquito Las Llamas in northern Peru. The remains of over 140 children and 200 young llamas, victims of a mass sacrifice. Radiocarbon dating places this event around 1400 to 1450 AD, during the height of the Chimu civilization. This mass sacrifice, likely a response to a major environmental crisis, perhaps an El Niño event, is one of the largest known cases of child sacrifice in the Americas. The children, aged between 5 and 14, were found with their chests cut open, possibly to remove their hearts. Next to them were the llamas, possibly offered to appease the gods or accompany the children in the afterlife. This discovery sheds light on the rituals and beliefs of the Chimu people and their desperate measures during times of crisis. Number 10. The Nazca Lines, Peru's mysterious geoglyphs. The Nazca Lines, a series of large ancient geoglyphs in the Nazca Desert of southern Peru, have puzzled archaeologists and historians for decades. Created by the Nazca culture between 500 BCE and 500 CE, these impressive figures range from simple lines and geometric shapes to intricate depictions of animals, humans, and plants, some stretching over 200 meters across. Their sheer size means they can only be fully appreciated from the air, leading to various theories about their purpose, from astronomical markers to alien creations. Research suggests they were part of ritualistic ceremonies to summon water and fertility in this arid region. The lines were made by removing the reddish-brown iron oxide, coated pebbles that cover the surface of the Nazca Desert, and revealing the light-colored earth beneath. Number 11. The Headless Vikings of Dorset. In 2009, a startling discovery was made at Ridgeway Hill in Dorset, England, a mass grave containing the decapitated remains of 54 Viking warriors. Dated back to the early 11th century, this site provides a brutal glimpse into the violent conflicts between Vikings and Anglo-Saxons during that era. The skeletons, mostly of men aged 18 to 25, showed signs of violent death, with many bearing deep-cut marks on the bones, suggesting they were executed with swords or axes. The severed heads were piled separately, hinting at a display of power or a warning to others. This find is significant as it provides physical evidence of the Viking presence in England, a fact mostly documented only in historical texts. It also illustrates the harsh realities of warfare in the early medieval period. Number 12. The Cannibalistic Rituals of Herxheim. In the small village of Herxheim in Germany, archaeologists unearthed a chilling Neolithic site dating back to around 5,300 BCE. The discovery revealed evidence of mass cannibalism, with human bones showing clear signs of cutting and chewing. The site, once a settlement, contains a large number of human remains, many of which were ritually broken, defleshed, and even mixed with animal bones. The precise reason behind these practices remains a subject of debate among scholars. Some suggest these acts were part of a sophisticated ritual, possibly linked to some form of crisis or warfare, while others argue they might represent a gruesome form of ancestor worship. The Herxheim site challenges our understanding of early European societies, revealing a complex and perhaps darker aspect of Neolithic life. Number 13. The Sedlec Ossuary, the Church of Bones. The Sedlec Ossuary in the Czech Republic is a small Roman Catholic chapel, beneath which lies an extraordinary and macabre sight: the bones of over 40,000 people artistically arranged to decorate the chapel's interior. This bone church dates back to the 13th century, when a handful of soil from Golgotha was sprinkled over the cemetery, making it a desirable burial site. Over time, with space running out, the exhumed skeletons were stored in the chapel and later arranged into decorations, including a chandelier and the Schwarzenberg coat of arms, all made of human bones. This eerie yet fascinating site attracts visitors worldwide, drawn by its unique blend of art, history, and death. The Sedlec Ossuary is more than just a tourist attraction. It is a poignant reminder of the inevitability of death and the transient nature of human existence. Number 14. The Sangsingdui Ruins, China's Lost Civilization. The Sangsingdui Ruins, located in the Sichuan province of China, represent one of the most significant archaeological discoveries of the 20th century. Dated to around 4,000 years ago, the site revealed a previously unknown ancient civilization, distinct from the contemporary Yellow River Valley civilization. The ruins are famous for their spectacular bronze masks and statues, some with remarkably large, protruding eyes, and intricate gold and jade artifacts. These findings challenge the traditional narrative of Chinese civilization's origins, suggesting a complex and culturally rich society in the Yangtze River Basin. The artifact's artistic sophistication and technical expertise indicate a highly developed culture that suddenly vanished around 3,000 years ago, leaving no written records behind. The reasons behind the disappearance of the Sangsingdui civilization remain a mystery, fueling speculation and research. The Sangsingdui ruins not only provide a window into an ancient, advanced society, but also remind us of the diverse and dynamic nature of human history. Number 15. The Ghost Fleet of Truk Lagoon. Truk Lagoon, located in the Central Pacific, is an underwater graveyard, home to one of the most significant World War II relics, the Ghost Fleet. During the war, this lagoon was a major Japanese naval base, but in February 1944, it became the target of a massive U.S. aerial attack, Operation Hailstone. Over 2 days, this assault sank more than 60 ships and hundreds of aircraft, sealing them in their watery grave. Today, these wrecks lie eerily preserved in the depths of the lagoon, creating an underwater museum of sorts. Divers exploring the site encounter a haunting array of wartime relics, tanks, airplanes, guns, and personal items of the soldiers, all frozen in time. Coral and marine life have since claimed these wrecks, creating a surreal landscape where history and nature intertwine. Each sunken vessel tells its own story, offering a glimpse into the lives of those who served aboard them. The Ghost Fleet of Truk Lagoon is not just an archaeological treasure, it's a poignant reminder of the war's destructive power and the human lives caught in its wake. Number 16. The sinking city of Baiae. Baiae, an ancient Roman city famed for its luxury and wickedness, now lies submerged off the Gulf of Naples in Italy. In its heyday, it was a hedonistic retreat for Rome's elite, graced with opulent villas, spas, and renowned for its lavish parties and notorious debauchery. However, due to volcanic activity, much of the city sank into the Bay of Naples. Today, these underwater ruins form a part of the Underwater Archaeological Park of Baiae. Divers and archaeologists can explore the submerged streets, mosaic-laden villas, statues, and thermal spas that were once the playground of emperors and aristocrats like Caesar, Nero, and Caligula. The submerged city, eerily well-preserved, offers a unique glimpse into Roman architecture and society. The thermal baths, with their complex engineering, are a testament to the Romans' advanced understanding of construction and hydraulics. Baiae's ruins tell a story of opulence, power, and the eventual decline of the Roman Empire, as well as the relentless force of nature that reclaimed the city. For visitors and researchers alike, the sinking city of Baiae is a haunting, underwater journey into the past, unveiling the secrets of a lost city that once epitomized the heights of Roman extravagance and luxury. Number 17. The Moa Bones, New Zealand's giant birds. In the lush forests of New Zealand, a remarkable discovery unveiled the existence of an extinct species of giant birds called moas. These colossal creatures, some standing up to 12 feet tall and weighing over 500 pounds, roamed the islands until their extinction around the 14th century. The discovery of their bones in the 19th century fascinated scientists and the public alike, providing a window into New Zealand's unique prehistoric wildlife. Moas were flightless birds, with 9 different species varying in size. They played a crucial role in the ecosystem, as evidenced by their interactions with the native flora and fauna. The most intriguing aspect of their discovery is what it tells us about human impact on the environment. Moas were hunted to extinction shortly after the arrival of the Maori, the indigenous Polynesian people of New Zealand. This rapid extinction highlights the fragile balance between species and their environments and how human activity can dramatically alter it. The Moa bones continue to be a subject of intense study, offering insights into evolutionary biology, the ecology of extinct animals, and the consequences of human actions on biodiversity. These ancient giants of New Zealand are a poignant reminder of the lost wonders of the natural world and the importance of preserving the biodiversity that remains. Number 18. The Antikythera mechanism, an ancient Greek computer. The Antikythera mechanism, discovered in a shipwreck off the Greek island of Antikythera in 1901, is an astounding artifact that has been dubbed the world's first known analog computer. Dating back to around 100 BCE, this sophisticated device consists of over 30 intricate bronze gears housed in a wooden box. Its complexity was so advanced that nothing comparable was seen for at least another 1,000 years. Originally, scholars were baffled by its purpose, but through decades of research and modern imaging technology, its secrets have been gradually unraveled. The mechanism was used to predict astronomical positions and eclipses and to track the cycles of the Olympic Games. Its front dial displays the Greek zodiac and a solar calendar, while the back shows a lunar calendar and predicts lunar and solar eclipses. The level of miniaturization and intricacy of its parts resembles that of an 18th century clock, making it a remarkable feat of ancient engineering. The Antikythera mechanism not only challenges our understanding of ancient Greek technology, but also suggests that our ancestors were far more technologically advanced than previously believed. It provides a tangible link to our scientific past, demonstrating the early human desire to understand and measure the complexities of the cosmos. This ancient Greek marvel continues to intrigue scientists, historians, and the public, as it symbolizes the ingenuity and curiosity of the human spirit. Its discovery has offered a profound insight into the technological capabilities of the ancient world, forever altering our perception of historical technological development. Number 19. The Cursed Tomb of King Tutankhamun. The discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922 by Howard Carter unveiled one of the greatest treasures of ancient Egypt, but it also gave rise to one of the most famous curses in history. King Tut's nearly intact tomb in the Valley of the Kings was a significant archaeological find, revealing a wealth of artifacts, gold, and the pharaoh's mummified remains. However, shortly after the tomb's opening, several people associated with the discovery died under mysterious circumstances, fueling rumors of a pharaoh's curse. The most notable was the death of Lord Carnarvon, the expedition's financial backer, who died from an infected mosquito bite. His death, followed by others in the team, sparked international fascination and fear. While the curse has been widely debunked as a media sensation, the story persists in popular culture. Scientific explanations for the deaths range from mold spores to toxic gases released from the sealed tomb. Despite the curse being more myth than reality, it has contributed to the allure and mystique surrounding the young pharaoh. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb has not only provided invaluable insights into ancient Egyptian civilization and burial practices, but has also captivated the imagination of the world, blending history with legend. Number 20. The mass grave of the Spanish flu. The 1918 Spanish flu pandemic was one of the deadliest in history, claiming the lives of an estimated 50 million people worldwide. Its devastating impact is starkly illustrated in the mass graves found across the globe. One of the most notable sites is in Philadelphia, where the pandemic hit with particular ferocity. The city's overwhelmed infrastructure led to the creation of mass graves, as the death toll rapidly outpaced the capacity of traditional burial methods. These sites, often hastily arranged and unmarked, became the final resting place for thousands of victims. The Spanish flu's ability to kill healthy young adults, combined with the lack of effective medical treatments at the time, contributed to the unprecedented scale of these graves. Archaeological and historical research into these sites has provided crucial insights into the pandemic's social and cultural impact. They tell a story of a world unprepared for such a crisis and the human cost of infectious diseases. The mass graves of the Spanish flu, while a grim reminder of the past, also serve as an important lesson for the future, highlighting the need for preparedness and global cooperation in the face of pandemics. The 1918 pandemic reshaped societies and had a lasting impact on public health policies. making the study of its mass graves vital to understanding our current challenges in global health.